Alright, we're back for the final round of this Versus series. I'm playing Abzan midrange, obviously, and Josh Clater is playing Jeskai Heroic, obviously. If you've stuck with us for the first 4 rounds, you'll know that I am 3-1. So I'm representing pure MTGO quite well. I will keep this. This hand is great. It has some ramp and some removal. Even a Scryland. Exactly what I need. I'm looking for threats with the Scryland. Courser's perfect. I wouldn't necessarily call it a threat so much, but it's a great way to hold down the fort and provide some card and life advantage. Hell, it even attacks if it needs to. Excuse my French. Swift Spear. Sartan Malt. Dragon Mantle. So I'm taking 2 this turn after blocking the Swift Spear. Then next turn I can resolve a Courser. And start gaining some life. Possibly getting some card advantage. Oh, that's a good one. I'll play the Forest for now. Wingmate Rock is great. I'm going to try not to have my Courser die this turn. Jeskai Ascendancy. No attacks. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... Do I want to resolve Wingmate Rock? My choices are Wingmate Rock or Caryatid plus removal spell. And I believe that playing the Wingmate Rock this turn will set me up well for playing discard spell plus removal spell next turn. And racing very effectively given all of the life gain that I have. So I'm going to attack. We're going to hope that Josh doesn't have the combo for 1 turn, and then we can interact a lot next turn. But Jeskai Ascendancy is certainly a force, so there's a chance he'll be able to find it. God's willing, certainly. There's also a chance I could just be dead out of nowhere at 19 with 2 blockers. Because Jeskai Ascendancy is really good at a deck that's built around it. Josh loots and discards a Necroan Crusader. I'm fairly certain. Cast Trailblazer. Attacks me for 3. I will take it. I will gain a life. There's another Wingmate Rock. Alright, I'm going to lead off with a Thoughtseize to see what he's working with. Jeskai Ascendancy, and I'm assuming a land. Yeah, okay, we'll take the Jeskai Ascendancy. Removal spell for whatever he draws, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Caryatid. And I'm going to attack for 6. Threaten lethal next turn. No reason to cast the removal spell right now. I have enough blockers that I could hold it up. Okay, Defiant Strike targeting Crusader. I'm not going to let any of the triggers resolve. I'm just going to kill it right now, so that Josh does not get the chance to loot. If he loots into like a God's Willing or something, that could be problematic. So we'll just kill that. He can loot for sure, but the Defiant Strike trigger, the draw card clause of Defiant Strike rather, doesn't resolve. Defiant Strike is countered because of no legal targets, and another Ascendancy. Alright, that's game. Draws and discards a God's Willing. Can't kill me, so we're good. That's 10, that's 12 damage. I will not block. And I will Alpha Strike. So 2 Ascendancies are definitely scary if Josh gets a chance to untap with them and has a spell to reliably trigger with them. But 1 Ascendancy is not tremendously scary if I can pull far enough ahead. Alright, well, sideboarding's been working well for me so far, so I'm going to continue with the same approach. Taking out all the slow and or conditional cards, bringing in lots of removal. My deck is a lean, mean, positional machine. Yeah. We have efficient threats, lots of life gain, some card advantage. If we draw a land, if we draw an untapped land in 2 draws or a tapped land in 1 draw, this hand would be perfect. But I'm not sure I can afford to go for it. Okay, well, we're basically 100% winning this game if we hit it. So I think it's better than a mull to 6 as far as odds go. I mean, we can always obviously get punished. But I don't think that we will. I think we're going to be fine. Mathematically, I think we have like an 80% chance of drawing any land on time. Okay, Favored Hoplite is fine. And if we have an 80% chance of drawing any land on time, and an 80% chance of winning the game if we draw the land on time, then that means that we're like a 64% favorite to win the game overall. This is an Ascendancy. So I will definitely take 64%. I think that's better than oh, I cast the wrong spell. I meant to cast the Courser, but I misclicked. Oh well. So what I was saying was, I think that a 64% chance is slightly better than our mull to 6 if Josh is keeping 7. Although he can kind of go insane with Jeskai Ascendancy now. If he doesn't put... I don't know, if I get the chance next turn, I'll go ahead and Murderous Cut the Favored Hoplite. But I'm not sure if I'll get a chance. Siege Rido into Sorin can really keep me in a good position, though, and let me keep up with him a little bit. Let me race. So we will see. Retraction Helix doesn't do anything in particular in this board state, but it does loot with Jeskai Ascendancy and pump the Favored Hoplite twice, so that's probably good enough. Okay, Josh might have been digging for his land. He discarded another Ascendancy, by the way. Alright, I'm taking 5. Can't block. Okay, that's good. We're playing a Citadel and casting Siege Rhinoceros. White, black, green. Pass the turn. Josh only has 3 cards in hand now. He only has 1 blue source, but he doesn't usually need more than 1. Okay. I do not need to block here. Okay. So we can cast Drown in Sorrow, but that only takes care of the one hoplite. Can cast Sorin and leave up 2 Caryatids to block, which I like. Or we can just cast the other Siege Rhino, which I also like. The merits of casting like a Courser or a Siege Rhino is that next turn Sorin is better. Which, yeah. Let me think this through a little bit. So I think Siege Rhino is better play than Courser. So what we're looking at is Siege Rhino or Sorin. And I think the play is Siege Rhino because Sorin is higher impact next turn. Especially like the more creatures I have to defend it, the better. So I'll go ahead and do that. I get a forest. White, black, and I will attack. Okay. So Retraction Helix bouncing the Siege Rhino. That would not be very good. Or Josh just finds the Springleaf Drum and combos us. Oh, but the problem with that is that I have the Caryatids to block, so Josh needs to draw into hasty creatures. Oh, or he's just attacking. Okay. I will decline to block, actually. Okay, got a land, which is fine. If Josh doesn't have a pump spell, he's dead. To this Sorin. Even if he does have a pump spell, my rhinos gain me a lot of life. So okay, didn't have anything. All right, we ended up 4-1, which is ended up 8-2 in games. I think all the matches were 2-0, so that was a very good showing for Abzan. Turns out it has a good Jeskai Heroic matchup. So thanks for watching, and check below for my conclusion.